Hey guys, Swordax here, and today we're going to be doing some pretty late overdue deck profiles. Yeah, guys, sorry for not posting any deck profiles in a while. Springfest was on the way at the time, so I've just been playing with my Victor deck and seeing how that would go and seeing how that played out. And then last week I did the opening of the Legend deck and the Start deck. So yeah, but now we're back at it doing some overdue deck profiles. Yeah, so this deck probably is going to be on the Nightrose. It's going to be really old because people have been using this deck already. But they wasn't been playing 7Cs, but I still like Nightrose. It's a pretty fun deck, even though it's like Generation Break. But yeah. Anyways, let's get started with it. Oops. Alright, so start with starter. Starter, you're going to be running Undying Departed Grenache. He's from the trial deck, so he's easy to get. And his ability is really good. Like, stupid good. Like, I don't understand why you won't run him, because it's really good. So his ability is Hollow. I already explained what Hollow is. It's the new keyword that when you place a unit onto a graveyard circle, you can make it become hollow, and then it gains a skill, but at the end of the turn, it gets put into the drop zone. So his hollow skill is that, Generation Break 1, when this unit is put to drop zone due to an hollow ability, you countercharge 2. This deck counter blasts a lot, so countercharging 2 is really good, and helps you, like, obviously countercharging is good. It helps you regain your resources to use your other skills and stuff like that. So yeah, really good starter. You should be running him, honestly, in like a Nightrose build, or like even 7Cs. You should run this guy. Like, he's like one of the best starters right now for Granblue. So yeah, one Grenache. Still can't say his name right, honestly. So yeah, on to grade 3s. You run, where is it? Last one. 4 Nightrose. Obviously, she is your main card of your deck because it is a Nightrose build. It revolves around her. Yeah. So yeah, you gotta make sure you have her as your grade 3 Vanguard, because if you don't, you're gonna have sad times. I have really sad times when I don't ride her. So yeah, and one's a hot stamp card because awesomeness. Yeah. So her GB2 skill is you mill 3 cards from the top of your deck, and then when a unit is put into a drop zone, you may pay the cost. If you do, you can call that card back to Graveyard Circle. So you can do really weird shenanigan stuff with a Grenache, apparently. So when you use his, after you stride or something, or after you finish hollowing him, after you end your turn, and you hollow Grenache, you put him to the drop zone, you countercharge 2, then you use Nightrose skill to mill 3, bring Grenache back, hollow him, but since it's the end of since you had your end phase, and you hollow him, he goes back to the drop zone again, and then you countercharge 2 more. So basically countercharging 4, but you're milling 3 cards. So it's up to you if you want to do that. If you think, like, if you're close to decking out, obviously you shouldn't do that. But like, if you think you need the resources for your counterblast, then yeah, go for it. And then her second ability, her on stride ability, when you stride on top of her ability, is that counterblast 1. When your Djinn unit strides, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose 1 card from your drop zone, call it to rearguard, and then it gains plus 2k. So you have lots of targets for that. You have Negrorook, you have Negrolazy, and you have Skeleton and all that jazz, which we'll talk about later. But yeah, you have a lot of potential targets for skills like that. Even grade 1s. Actually, mostly grade 2s. You want to be calling the grade 2s, not really much the grade 1s. But yeah. Yeah, this deck has a lot of call potential for that. So yeah. So 4 Nightrose. Next, 2 Mighty Rogue Nightstorm. He is one of your backups for this. Actually, he's actually your better backup grade 3 than the other grade 3 you're running, because the other grade 3 you're running is rather for your rear guard, because he attacks for big numbers. But yeah. Nightstorm is your better backup grade 3 than the other backup grade 3. Yeah, so he has the hollow skill, so obviously hollow. His first skill is Generation Break 1 under Graveyard Circle. Counterblast 1. At the end of the battle, this unit attacks the Vanguard. If this unit is hollowed, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose 1 card. Choose 1 card not named Nightstorm from your drop zone and call it to a rear guard that this unit is not on. So basically just call it to a separate rear guard circle that he's not on. So it's pretty good. You attack if he's hollowed. You call another guy for another attack, which is pretty good. Then his other ability is the generic Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1. When you place him on Vanguard Circle, search for one card with a hollow ability. So yeah, nothing else to say about Nightstorm. But he is the better backup grade 3 than this grade 3 Gas Dragon, Ghoul Dragon, Gas Dragon with the double dragons, obviously. You don't want to ride him. I had to ride him in one of my games, and it was sad times. It was very sad times. So yeah, he's better off on the rear guard circle when you call him from the drop zone and hollow him. So sad times you ride him, a little bit of sad times you ride him, fun times when you ride her. So yeah, ability is hollow. Obviously, what hollow is. Generation Break. His first ability is Generation Break 1 on the rear guard circle. You mill 2 cards from your drop zone. When this unit attacks to Vanguard, you may pay the cost. If you do, he gets plus 3k to end of battle. And if this unit is hollowed, he gets plus 5k until end of battle. So hollow him, he already gets the plus 5. So he puts him at 16. Then you mill the top 2 cards. He becomes a 19k attacker. So this is why he's better off on the rear guard circle and not the Vanguard circle. Because shindigs, things like that. Then his other ability is from the drop zone. You Counterblast 1 and choose one of your grade 2 or greater rear guards and retire it, and then you call this card to rear guard circle. There's not really a point to do that because you're going to be calling him through the stride. So yeah, you won't be using his second ability that much unless you think you really want to call him. But again, you have the stride Nightrose, which we'll talk about later, to use that for. So yeah. So the grade 2 lineup is pretty wonky. Not too wonky actually, but it's still kind of. Actually, no, you'll be fine with it. So grade 2s, 3 Amber Clones from the trial deck. So Amber Clone, Counterblast 1. When this unit attacks a Vanguard and boosted, you call one card from your drop zone to rear guard circle. Nothing much else to say. Colombard. So yeah, I like the foiling. I think I said that before, but yeah. Next, 3 Negrorook, also from the trial deck. He's a stupid 16k attacker when you hollow him. It's ridiculous. It's like super ridiculous. If you don't want to call Gas Dragon, you could call him. It's really ridiculous. So yeah. So when this unit, Generation Break 1, when this unit attacks a Vanguard, he becomes an 11k attacker, and if he's hollowed, he becomes a 16k attacker. Stupid, but he's really good. I think some people run him in 7Cs as well, because like 16k, like stupid. Next, 3 Negrolazy. He is your Glimmer clone, and he does like you basically, because of him and you stride on top of Nightrose, you can basically call like 2 guys on that one turn, on one stride turn. So yeah, hollow, obviously hollow, and ability Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1. When this unit is placed on the rear guard circle, if you have a Vanguard with Nightrose in its name, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one grade 2 or less card not named Negrolazy and call from your drop zone. Call from your drop zone to your rear, and then he becomes 11k attacker. Then he also gets his ability when this unit is put to the drop zone from the hollow skill. You may counter charge 1, slow charge 1. So basically, if you hollow him at the end of the turn, your skill is free. Basically just like that. Pretty good. You could run 4, but I don't know what to take out. I think 3 is enough, honestly, because it doesn't matter what card you put into. This is Granblue, so it doesn't matter if it goes to the drop zone. You're just going to call it back anyways. So there's no point of really doing that. Next, 1 King Serpent, just 1. Skill is when this card's put to the rear guard from the drop zone, soul charge 1 and counter charge 1. That's it. He's one of, because he's a counter charger. It doesn't matter if he's put from the drop zone. That's a good thing because you can call him back to use a skill. So yeah, 1 King Serpent, and then 1 Skeleton Cannoneer. I know people have run 2 of him. Honestly, I think 1's enough because, again, he just needs to be in the drop zone to use a skill. So it doesn't matter if you use him to guard or you can heal him. If you put in a damage zone, don't worry, you can heal him out of it, then you can still use him. So yeah. So his skill is that Cannonblast 1, when this unit is placed from the rear guard from the drop zone, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your opponent's rear guard, retire it. Then if this unit is hollow, you draw a card. So yeah, free draw and retire. Like, that's ridiculous. But yeah, so he's good. But again, one of, because like most of the cards here like are really good. Well, Amber Clone's kind of iffy, but like all the other cards, all the other grade 2s, they're really good, so you probably want to keep them. But yeah, on to grade 1s. For Stride Enablers, nothing much else to say. Stride Enablers, you're going to need it to Stride because it is a Stride deck, and if you're in a situation where you don't have Nightrose, you really need Nightrose, just call it the rear guard, show off a grade 3, get your Nightrose. That's it. Nyx. 4 Negrobones. So he's a really good card because he makes you get another attack in, like stupidly. So the ability is Generation Break 1, Counterblast 1. When at the end of the battle, that unit boosts a rear guard. If you have a Vanguard with Nightrose in its card name, you may take cost. If you do, retire the unit in front of it that you used to boost, and call one card with the hollow ability from your drop zone. Yeah, so basically, like, do something like that. Swing, boost, you have a Nightrose, Counterblast 1, retire this guy, then call, like, Negrorook, because he has a hollow ability, or, like, Gas Dragon, and hollow it. And then 16k, 19k without boost. Don't forget that you don't have to boost. It is really ridiculous thinking about it. But yeah, so basically he just gets you another attack in if you call Negrorook or Gas Dragon. So yeah, really good card. Set up like more attacks. This deck combo ups pretty well. Next, 2 Sea Strolling Banshee. Just 2. Choose your draw. So Soul Blast 1, when this unit is placed on rear guard circle from your drop zone, pay the cost. If you do, draw a card. Nothing much else to say about it. She's a really good card. She helps you draw, give you hand. So yeah, again, this is a 2 of because we have room for 2. So yeah, doesn't matter. You can guard with it, you mill it, heal it from damage zone. As long as you get this card into your drop zone, then you can use her skill. So yeah. And finally, 4 perfect guards. G perfect guards because you need to flip. You don't care about guarding your rear guards. You want them to die. Yes. So yeah, 4 G perfect guards. The counterblast is real in this deck, so you're going to need to unflip a lot. So yeah. Finally, trigger lineup. Ridiculousness. 10 crits, because you want to crit. Lovely crits. No draws, because you're milling for skills. You're calling cards back. You have pseudo draw in this deck anyways with the Sea Strolling Banshee and the Skeleton Cannoneer. And yeah, so 10 crits. Because crits are going to crit. Obviously, you want to run the Sea Strolling Rough Sea Banshee, because she's dope. And yeah. And the new art does a lack. 2 stands, because the stand skill's ridiculous. So it has the hollow ability. And the skill is that Generation Rank 1, when this unit is placed on rear guard from your drop zone, if this unit is hollow, choose one of your other units and it gets plus 10k, like 10k. 10k. It gets plus 10k, which is what the frig. And then you return this to the deck, and when this unit, then it gets a skill when this unit is put to the drop zone from rear guard, you instead put it back into the deck. So you get to recycle a stand trigger. So yeah, only run 2 because honestly, I think 2 is what you need. I think 4 is too much, honestly. 3 is so keep it at 2. So yeah. And then 4 heals, because heals are going to heal. I did the split 2-2 because cute and hot. I think I did that with Nubatama. So yeah, cute, hot, done. Oh, I keep hitting this camera stand. I'm sorry. Alrighty, on to strides. Strides. The sleeves are going to be kind of hard to see, but to Bandit Rum. He is a stride from the trial deck. That's me shifting around my chair. So yeah, trial deck stride on hit. On hit, choose a card from your drop zone, call it to rearguard, and gets plus 2k. You won't be using him. He's just there to fill spots. So yeah. The strat you're going to be using first is going to be 2 King Boos, Obadiah. So his skill is when this unit is placed on Vanguard Circle, you search your deck for 3 cards, put them into the drop zone, then shuffle your deck. Then if 2 more cards you put to the drop zone have the hollow ability, you choose 1 normal Ghostie card from your drop zone, then call it behind Obadiah, the same column. So yeah. So he's really good. He helps you get the cards you need into your drop zone. So like, let's say you strolled using Tommy the Ghostie, then you can search your deck. You can do Cannoneer, Gas Dragon, and Negrorook. You can even use Negrolazy or King Serpent, even though King Serpent doesn't have the hollow ability. It doesn't matter as long as you have two cards that has the hollow ability. You can call a Ghostie behind him, which is going to be Tommy the Ghostie, because he is your only normal Ghostie unit. You can run the new Perfect Guard from the child deck, which is a Ghostie as well, but honestly, you're going to need the GPG, so he'll be your only call target for Obadiah to call behind him. So yeah. Really good first stride, honestly. You can also run that Fires Collection one, Blue Heart, but I don't have him or her, so I don't run it because I don't have him or her. I don't remember if it's him or her. Anyways, yeah, really good first stride. 2 is good, but you're honestly just going to use it once because you're going to have like the string cards you need in there. So yeah, then finally 4 of Miss Pirate Waifu, Nightrose Evolution. So yeah. Skill is Generation Break 2, Counterblast 2, choose a Persona Flip. When this unit attacks your Vanguard, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose 2 cards from your drop zone and call them to different rows. So yeah, basically you're getting a free column, another attack in. Stupid. So you can attack with her, then you're gonna call like either Gas Dragon, and if you want, you can call the stand trigger too. Then both hollow it, give the +10 to Gas Dragon, so he's now 16, 26, gonna be 29 when he attacks, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, a 33 column right there. So yeah, fun times. But yeah, she's really good because she does what Granblue needs to be doing, calling from the drop zone, getting another attack in. Then since she's attacking and you're calling with 4 trigger checks, if they PG, you can just put all the friggin' triggers onto your 33k Gas Dragon line. So 33, 43, 48, whatever, if you manage to get 3 triggers on it. So yeah. Yeah, that's it for this deck profile. I know it's been pretty late, and I know like people already done a lot of deck profiles on Nightrose, but like still wanna throw it out there because I need to catch up on deck profiles. So yeah, that's it for the Nightrose deck profile. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.